Should I start? Okay. Hi. Sorry, ano po ulit yung question?
Your question po is, how's the lock-in taping for your TV series? Can you share with us some brief details of what's happening?
Well, it's been really good. We're very well looked after here. Any concerns that we have, they attend to super, super quickly. So ako, wala akong problems. I'm actually quite enjoying it kasi mas malaki yung room ko kesa sa condo ko. So it's been pretty nice. And yeah, it feels like a workation talaga. And it's, yeah, wala akong problems. And I'm excited. When pag may taping po ako, I'm excited to be there. Pero okay din ako umuwi and sleep. So it's been really fun. Yeah.
Galing mag-English ni Kelly, no?
Oh. Sorry.
Anyone po? Or anyone po would like to answer? If not, pwede na po tayo mag-proceed to the next question.
Here na, I think I'll speak for everyone. Tapakan ko na yung lakasan ko na yung apog ko. How can you, I mean, no, we're under the new normal. It's a pandemic style of taping. We're all locked in. It should be scary. It should be, and yet how can you find complaints when we're so spoiled and lucky enough we're in a luxury hotel? We're like Kelly said, we're very well taken care of and looked after. What more can you ask? We have a cast that's very, very lively, very collaborative. Sobrang saya kasama. Yeah, it's like ano yung sinabi mo dun, Kelly, that it's a workation. Literally.
That's it po for Mr. Ring's questions. Thank you po.
Thank you for that set of questions from the Watchmen Daily Journal. Okay, moving on for our fourth set of questioners. May we call Jerry Donato of Philippine Star. Good day po.
Okay, good afternoon to all. Okay, my questions are for Alden. Okay, my first question is, Alden, kasi you've mentioned that your character is para siyang it will fall under bida kontra bida, no? So kasi nga may gray part siya. Did you have a special preparation just to get into your character or to fully understand him better for this project?
Yes po. Thank you, Sir Jerry. Kasi prior to lock-in tapings po, we're actually on our second. Nagkakaroon po kami ng script reading every now and then for the total number of weeks na natapos yung script. So it's very advanced. And siguro the key here is not really to watch a lot of films, to siguro watch films and series, mga especially on Netflix, ganyan, to acquire certain knowledge. But it's really up to me po kung paano ko bibigyan ng sarili kong flavor yung pag-switch ni Louis sa character niya when the time comes that he has to, take vengeance on people who had hurt him. So, yun po yung nakakapagpa-excite sa akin kasi ang last bad role ko lang pong nagawa, if I can recall it correctly, was The Road, which was
okay
8 years ago. So parang ito po, maganda pong siyang opportunity for me to test out my knowledge with acting dun po sa acquisition ko po ng learnings in the past 10 years that I'm in the industry, kung paano ko siya magagamit po ngayon.
Okay. And then also kasi di ba acting is it's a creative endeavor. So if it is a creative endeavor, therefore then much of the actor's process banks on intuition. So gusto ko lang tanungin how much of your intuition ang nagamit mo para yung para hindi maging caricature yung character mo dito.
Dun po sa mga huli kong nagawang teleserye, syempre I remember it physically and mentally kung ano po yung mga roles ko before. So I see to it that I brush that off with this character kasi yun yung isa po sa pinaka parang masakit na comment sa mga actors na nakita ko na yan, napanood ko na yan. So it's really a conscious effort po to really develop certain parang mga differences with the roles that you play at hindi ka lang laging nakakahon sa isang stereotype. I mean, I guess that's the death of an actor if you already recognize and acknowledge that you're the best one there is. So it's never ending learning process po. That's what I like about acting. Wala po siyang dead end. Laging meron at merong possibilities na pwedeng pasukan, and with this opportunity given to me with this role, ito po yung isa sa mga pinaka nagpa-excite po sa akin with this project talaga. Na-excite, alam po ng mga tao yan, even the creatives po. Talagang sabi ko, I can't wait to be in that phase na. So also parang maganda rin po that was nasabi po sa akin sa ahead of time is I really have to prepare the character in yung mga first arcs niya, kung paano ko siya ilalatag, kung para mas maging reasonable kung bakit siya naging ganun.
Okay.
Yun po.
Kasi you've mentioned na parang you were very excited about this role. Hindi kaya I'm just thinking kaya siguro ka excited maybe because you've done a lot of postings for the past years. Kaya
I guess so. Yes po. So
excited.
yes, Sir Jerry, actually thank you for bringing that up. Parang when I started in the industry, hindi naman po ako nag-start sa industry to be nothing but an actor talaga. That's what I really wanted. Anything that goes and that comes with it in the past years that I've been here are just parang facets for exploration. Para lang po ma-experience ko siya and ma-experience ko kung what is it to be like in that atmosphere and platform. But really, at the end of the day, I always tell myself, kahit kumakanta po ako, kahit sumasayaw po ako, kahit nag-host po ako, or other things in between, at the end of the day, I'm still an actor. That's yun po yung nire-remind ko sa sarili ko every day.
Kumbaga yun yung pinaka-core mo as an artist, no? Kasi you may parang embark on different artistic or creative activities, but at the end of the day you're still, you identify yourself as an actor. Okay, last na lang without giving too much or revealing too much. To what extent yung character mo magiging bad? Kasi parang very interesting yun eh. Ano ba yun? Ano ba yung pinaka-motivation niya? Yung ambition niya ba talaga or yung pag-ibig? Parang ganon.
Actually, it's a mix of everything po eh. And for him to be able, for Louis to be able to reach that point na gusto niyang balikan yung mga nakasakit sa kanya, there's certain events na talagang pinapahakan siya ng sobra. Na to the point na hindi na makataong apak yung nagawa sa kanya. He was betrayed, he was framed up, ang daming reason for it. Parang as you watch it as an audience, parang hindi enough na patawarin niya lang yung mga nagkasala sa kanya. Parang as audience, ganti ka naman kahit konti. We would like to give that feel to the audience so that kahit paano yung involvement nila sa character is hindi lang dun lagi sa good side. Medyo may konting sisiko tayo dun sa mga masasama.
Tsaka ako personally, I would like to believe that we people, medyo in real life, we are bida kontra bida, di ba?
Yes, sir.
Hindi tayo bida forever. There's always a kontra bida aspect of us. Thank you, Alden.
Thank you, Sir Jalen. Salamat po.
And congratulations to all on this very beautiful project. God bless.
Thank you po.
Thank you, Jerry Donato of Philippine Star. Now, before we move on to our fifth set of questions, we would like to acknowledge Miss Reggie Magno and Miss Cheryl Ching Si for their final message.
Good afternoon. Sorry to disrupt this, the flow of the question and answer in this MediaCon, but I need to leave the room kasi because of another meeting. But I told the producer, si Anthony, that I cannot just leave this room without thanking everyone who's, for joining us this afternoon for our MediaCon, for this very exciting project, soon to air on the primetime GMA Telebabad. So thank you very much for spending time with us this afternoon. And also, I want to congratulate the artists, the cast, the director, of course, Dominic, everyone who's involved in production, of course, the writers, because this is such a beautiful soap, and I'm sure you will all agree with me with the materials that you've just seen. And patikim lang po yun. There are more scenes that you will really love to watch, and we promise you that you will enjoy watching this from the start to finish. Yun po ang pinapangako po namin sa inyong lahat. So I want to thank everyone. I hate to leave because I'm so engaged also with how you all of the questions and the answers of the cast. I'm really I'm so engaged, and I really hate to leave, but naman I need to really attend a very important meeting. So to all my friends from press, hello. Matagal na tayong hindi nakikita, mga alam nyo na kung sino kayong lahat sa press, people from the press. Thank you so much for your time this afternoon. Okay, so you may proceed with your question and answer. I love you guys. Thank you. Stay safe, everyone.
Yes po. Thank you rin po. Stay safe din po, Miss Reggie Magno. And now, moving on po sa ating fifth set of questions, we call on Rose Garcia of PEP.
Yeah, hello po. Good afternoon pa lang pala. Ayan, congratulations po sa lahat. Napaka-promising ng The World Between Us. Ayan, my first question, of course, for Alden and Jasmine. Ayan. Kasi hindi to yung first time yung magkasama. Ang dami na rin pinagsamahan from movie. Then yung last nyo, yung I Can See You. Pero ito yung first full length talaga ng drama na kayo yung magkapareha. So, yung from the very beginning na nagkasama kayo until now, paano niyo nakikita yung isa't isa? I mean, how do you appreciate each other? And nakikita niyo ba yung mga improvement ng bawat isa? Kung alam niyo yun, so paano niyo hindi naman i-rate, pero i-describe siguro in a way yung progress o yung ng isa't isa?
Okay, well, so Alden and I kasi we met way back, like talagang 10 years ago when we were both just starting in the industry, and both still building our confidence and our core here, and we're still there. We're still continuously building that. Pero what I can say naman is every time na nagkakaroon kami ng encounter sa isa't isa, whether or not may project, nakikita mo yung lalim, yung depth ng napuntahan ng isa't isa. Kasi years din minsan yung pagitan nung work namin or yung encounter lang sa isang event or whatnot, no? But then, the experiences na na-encounter namin individually, pag nagkita ulit kami, you can see that there's something different with the person. Hindi mo mapipinpoint naman yun. I don't think I can really find what it is that he's grown into or what really changed, but as a professional, definitely you see the big shift, how he's really had his trajectory and how it's made him the actor that he is now. And ako, with the last two projects that we worked on together, now is the only time that I really get to dive into yung depth na yon, kasi ngayon lang kami magkakaroon ng panahon para i-explore yon together. So, yung growth ng characters din namin dito, parang ganun din yung nagiging friendship namin, yung connection namin sa isa't isa. Meron din siyang napupuntahang depth, and meron din siyang learnings along the way, about each other. May mga kwentuhan on the side that we can have a chance to really get to know each other personally more, because we have the chance now. So, you can't put a number on how much we've improved. I can't say 10 out of 10 or whatnot, but what I can say is that there's always something stronger when we get to connect with each other pagka nagkakatrabaho kami. And I hope that's something na makikita nyo po dito as Louie and Leah. So, yun. Ikaw naman.
Thank you, Kat. Mas may connection.
Rate mo daw ako.
Tita Rosa hirap naman mag-rate ng mga ganyan-ganyan.
Dali lang. O yan na.
Pero si Jazz po kasi, parang, if I can recall it correctly, nakita tayo sa isang opening ng isang supermarket. Ribbon cutting. Opo, sa may UST, malapit po doon. Ayoko na lang po nag-name drop ng brand. Si Jazz po kasi pag parang all these years na nakilala ko siya, pag nakikita kaming dalawa, there's a certain feeling na parang ang tagal na namin magkakilala. Yun yung comfort that I find whenever I see her and whenever I work with her, even more. Parang that brings us into, the character that we have to play. And ang laking bagay po kasi pag komportable ka sa isang tao when you work with them. No pressure, walang walls, nasa same page kayo, gusto nyo mapaganda yung trabaho nyo, you're very passionate about what you're doing, I guess. Yun yung nabibigay ni Jazz sa akin unconsciously. So I don't know kung ganun din siya sa akin. So, but personally, yun po yung isa sa mga bagay kung bakit I think this soap is working in our eyes. And as you can see po dun sa trailer na pinalabas namin. Kasi parang it's about time na rin po na whenever we do love stories, we break the stigma that, something should be something romantic should happen off cam between the actors that you're watching. Parang nag-grow na rin po yung I would like to believe nag-grow na rin yung audience natin na parang it's really more about the project than the personal lives of the actors that are in it. So ito pong The World Between Us is a living proof of that, and they have to watch it to see it po.
Okay. Next question. Kasi for both of you pa rin, this is a romantic drama. Tama ba ako? In a way, this is a romantic drama. So, feeling ko kailangan ko itawid to itong tanong na to. So, kayo ba ang dalawa ngayon, would you say, wala nang inhibition, mas komportable, walang iniisip na baka may magagalit na mga, let's say, netizens, mga fans, something like that, kung makikita kayong kilig-kiligan, mga ganyan. Wala na yon, or bago nyo ba ito sinimulan, parang hindi nyo na iniisip yung mga ganon, but just to give lalo na yung romance dito na makita sa inyo. And kumusta yung romance between the two of you here? Kayong dalawa ba may kilig na kayong nararamdaman?
Yeah, no, kailangan kasi kapag pumapasok ka sa isang project, no, you have to remember, this is work. So, everything that's personal, plansya mo yan on your own, personal mo yung tatrabahuhin. Pero pagdating dito, kailangan kasi yung inhibitions na yon, you put your guard down, kailangan maging open ka sa magiging katrabaho mo, para whatever they feel, you let yourself be affected by it. Kasi napaka-importante nun, di ba? Hindi mag-work kung hindi mo ibibigay yon sa kaharap mo, and especially with Alden, yun nga, like he said, parang matagal na kaming magkakilala every time we see each other, even if we never got the chance to really get to know each other that deep yet. Pero with that comfort, ang galing kasi. Ako, I guess, with my personality, I'm like, yeah, okay, been there, done that, I've heard everything. So, I don't get affected by anything. Even personally, yung mga inhibitions, because I'm part of a relationship or whatever, or I'm the sister of ganyan, baka may maisip yung mga tao, etc., etc. I don't let that affect my work, because napaka-unfair din naman nun sa sarili ko and yung sa mga kakapareha ko, 'di ba? Hindi ko dapat 'yon hayaan na maapektuhan kami, yung chemistry namin and yung ibibigay namin para sa show, kasi na-entrust to sa amin. So I have to be able to overcome that personally. And ako naman, feeling ko nalagpasan ko na 'yon. Nara-ride ko na yung wave namin dalawa ni Alden. I feel like we've got that kilig going on, and alam na namin kung paano i-hit yung kilig na yon, and paano ma-reach yon personally, professionally, but also personally and professionally lang, ano pa bang angulo, diba? Yun lang. Andun na kami, nakuha na namin, and ako, I'm very comfortable. Na-enjoy ko yung kilig every time we were in that scene, and I'm glad na it's with Alden. There's so much trust there talaga.
Okay, thank
Well
you.
said, well said. Yun, ako naman po, tita, when it comes to that, I have learned how to make decisions by myself. And kung makikinig lang po kasi ako palagi sa sinasabi ng iba coming from other experiences, hindi po ako mag-grow as an actor. And the same goes with Jasmine as well. If we always listen to people who brings us down and not support our endeavors and our yung mga ginagawa namin, hindi po kami mag-grow, stuck lang po kami dun sa mentality na laging ayaw ng ganito, ayaw nila ganito, ayaw ng ganito, social media, etc., etc. We don't function like that as actors. We are not robots. We are learning machines. We like to learn. We like to experience. We like to, explore different stuff for our growth. Kasi yun po ang, I'd like to believe, one of the principles of being a good actor and an evolving actor. So doon naman sa kilig, tita, kami ni Jazz, we don't really prepare for it. Pero for some reason, take one siya eh.
Wow.
Po may ganun. Parang all the more na hindi pinagpaplanuhan yung mga bagay, all the more na nagkakaroon ng bunga. So, siguro kami ni Jazz, meron na po kaming secret language na kahit di po kami nag-uusap masyado pag hindi kami nasa work. Of course, pag pahinga kami, we have our own personal lives as well. Pero for some reason, there's that secret language. I don't know, parang may ganun po eh. Tinginan lang, alam na namin, yung script, basa, action, cut, good, next. So, yung kung comfort lang din po ang pag-uusapan, Taros, wala na pong problema doon. Na-surpass na po namin.
Okay, nice, Alden. Ayan. Love the answer. Okay. My next question is for Tom. Tom, parang ito yata ang magiging last serye mo before ng wedding. Tama ba? O unless may makakahirit pa.
Unless may makahirit, di natin alam. Di natin masasabi, mabait ang JB sa akin.
Grabe. Ayun na. Pero before ka magpakasal, kumbaga you accepted this role na offbeat pa, diba? So parang sign ba to na mas magiging open ka lalo to any kind of roles na parang ganon. Mapa-offbeat to, mapamabait to, mapabida to, or whatever. Ganon na ba yung in a way yung part namin?
I'd like to think I've always been that open to trying out new roles. Kasi that was my first foray into GMA. Pinakaunang role na ginampanan ko sa GMA was my husband's lover, Vincent Soriano, which was another character that was way out of my comfort zone and experience. So I'd like to think na parang yun yung unang patikim sa akin ng GMA, and they've never stopped gambling or betting on me in that way, that I've been so lucky, and so it's been such a humbling experience na until ngayon, yun nga, na I'm gonna be moving on to another chapter of my life, and that hasn't stopped. So for the past 8 years with GMA, it's been a constant parang upswing. Yeah, I feel very, very blessed. And that not as a cliche. Totoo talaga, I feel so blessed. A lot of not just firsts, but seconds, thirds, fourths have happened in my life with this network and throughout my career.
Tom, gaano ka lang ka-excited dito sa bagong mundo na pupuntahan mo, tapahakin mo?
Kasi kung everything sobra, siyempre, sobrang excited. Long time coming, kaya I can't wait.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Next question po, para po sa mga ibang cast, like kay Kelly, kay Yana, kay Jericho, and kay Don din. Ayan. How does it feel being part of this great teleserye and working with these great actors from GMA? Of course, we have Tita Jane and Miss D rin na nakasama nyo ngayon dito. Sige, simulan natin kay Kelly. Sige, sorry. Okay, Yana.
Yana na lang.
Okay. Yung nga, lagi ko po sinasabi, no, like kanina din, I told my mom na excited ako to work with Tita Jane, syempre, and si Miss D. Syempre, sino ba namang hindi po may excite to work with these two veteran actresses po. And sabi ko nga, si Alden, he's a friend, si Jasmine, Kuya Tom, si Kelly, lahat sila kaibigan ko. And this is gonna be the first time I'll be working with them on screen. And sobrang blessing and exciting kasi when I was reading the script ko, sobrang akong excited sa role ng bawat isa. And sabi ko, dami ko na nagawa pong teleserye, pero sobra to, like, may nakakatuwa, may nakakairita, may nakakabuisit, may kilig. As in, sobrang roller coaster emotion po siya na mafe-feel natin lahat, which is yun naman yung goal natin every time na addict tayo sa isang teleserye na gusto natin. And I'm sure, pag napanood nila to at nasimulan nila, hindi na nila bibitawan. So, yun po.
Okay, thank you, Yana. Si Kelly.
Yes po, it's really been, I mean, we just did our first cycle, but lang ito na yung second cycle, and I already feel like I learned a lot. And I've been able to mingle with the other cast members on set and get to know them in the short time that we have allocated together. I feel like we've shared a lot of experiences, advice, which has been so comforting. And also, I just remembered that, I don't know if I mentioned this to Ate Jess yet, but because I haven't worked with anyone here yet, except pala with Ate Jess, nung may commercial siya, and I was a commercial model pa lang, and I was like an extra. And I remember like seeing her and it's just so awesome to think now that we're here together sa show, and I get to know you personally. Kasi parang, grabe that time. I never expected that I would be in this position today. I'm just really blessed to be here. I just remembered now, actually, as in, I'll explain later. Okay.
Okay, thank you sa ating two boys dito.
Hello po.
Hello po.
Okay. Grabe yung magnitude ng show na ito. Late na lang ako na-introduce sa grabing from the script reading pa lang, doon pa lang nagsisink in sa akin. Hanggang ngayon, parang hindi pa rin nagsisink in sa akin na ganito ka-star-studded, ganito kaganda yung show na napuntahan namin dalawa. Again, hindi nga normal sa amin na makasama sa ganitong dekalidad na show, and we can only learn so much from it na talagang everyday. Siyempre, fanboying kami. Hindi natin may tatanggi yun, pero hindi namin pinapalagpas yung isang araw na wala kami matututunan from our co-actors, from the on-screen to the off-screen sa pagbuo ng isang production na ganito. And we can only be thankful din, and it's such an honor para makatrabaho sila. Lalo na si Direct Dom na idol, ang galing mag-direct, na very patient sa amin, mga rookie of the years, mga actor, and I'm very grateful na may nakita sa amin si Direct Dom na talento to be a part of this wonderful show.
Po, copy-paste na lang din po. Hindi, joke lang po. Totoo po yun. It's an honor again po. No? Hindi po cliche din. It's really a blessing kasi gitna rin po ng pandemya.
Yes.
Kung opportunity-wise, it's against the odds. And ayun po, salamat din po kay Direct Dom na patient siya sa amin. And ayan po, grabe, star-studded ko sila Tito Jane, sila Miss Liz, Kuya Alden, Kuya Tom, at Jazz. Ayan, sila Kelly. Grabe po, lahat halos po nakaka-starstruck. But ang maganda rin po is, dahil po first time ko, it's really a different environment. And when you're there, they don't really, ang maganda po, it's a learning environment. They don't impose something, but makikita po yung sa work ethic nila, it's really, it permeates. Kaya na-inspire ka rin na galingan na pambira. They don't mess around. And kung excellent lang pag-usapan, grabe po. All lahat po, hindi lang cast, pati yung crew. Kaya, ayun po. And basically, kami pong dalawa, para kaming sponge. We're just taking it all in.
Mahahawa ka sa galing tsaka sa skills nila na mapapa.
Opo, so
kailangan kong humabol, kailangan kong galingan din kasi hawaan to sa prod na
saka idol po na si Kuya Sid. Yun lang po masasabi namin. Hi Kuya Sid.
Hello po. Excited na maka-extend na po kayo.
Thank you. Congrats in advance.
Okay. Thank you rin po, Ms. Rose. Ako pa yung host, no? Thank you, Ms. Rose Garcia. Now moving on to Gorgie Rula of PEF. Hello po. Again, may we call on Gorgie Rula of PEF?
Hi, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon po.
tanong ko lang po sana, baka si Direk siguro sasagot or sino man pwedeng sumagot. Itong The World Between Us, hindi naman to sa same as parang doon sa drama ng Taiwan, drama series ng Taiwan. Hindi ho ba doon nakabase?
The source material, I'm not sure which one you're talking about. But the source material is, is Wuthering Heights.
Okay.
So from the novel. So I'm not sure about that yung Taiwanese na material. Pero ours is well, the basic source material was from Wuthering Heights. Na kinonceptualize ni Dode Cruz. And then ayun nga, scripted by as written by Glyza Ramirez. So if you're asking, I've never seen the one from Taiwan. So if ever merong similarities, it might be it came from this, it had the same source material, but I don't even know the title of that. Gordy, sorry. Yeah.
Kasi same title talaga po eh.
Yeah. I heard about that. May same title daw. We tried to make sure that we, to be honest na raise yan, yung concern. Nakapareho yung title. And then sabi nga sa akin, sabi pinag-usapan, why are we gonna budge? Because we didn't even see the show. It just happened to be the same set of words ginamit. And sabi sa akin ng mga nakapanood, it's even more appropriate for us than it is for them. So ultimately, we just stuck to the title because may problema sila sa director nila. Yung director nila kapag binigay na yan, mahal ko na yan, wag nyo nang palitan. Ito na yung casting, ito yung gusto ko, ito. Pag ito na yan. Yung sinasabi ni Alden, yung first take, okay, ginood. Kasi kapag kinunan ko na first take yun, nilagay ko na lahat doon. Parang hindi ko na magagawa ng mas maganda. Parang I get attached to it. So, nagka-problema rin siguro sila sa akin.
Okay, thank you, Direk.
Thanks, Gord.
Cast, kung sino man pwede sa cast ang sumagot, siguro aware din naman po kayo na sobrang ang lakas ng dating ng First Yaya, yung drama series na papalitan ninyo, yung papalitan ng The World Between Us. May pressure po ba? Kasi talagang consistent na rater siya, top rated yung show na yon, nag-number 1, yung series ni Stanya. May pressure po ba sa inyo? Baka pwedeng si Alden na lang siguro ang sumagot. Baka ma-compare din kasi.
Hello, Tito. Actually po, parang wala naman po sa isip ko talaga to compete with other shows. Kung ano man pong meron kami, actually lahat naman po ng shows ng GMA, ganun, pinaghihirapan, pinapaganda para maging appealing sa audience, and yun din po yung trabaho namin. Pinapaganda din po namin tong The World Between Us. Para maging kaaya-aya po siyang panoorin, and wala naman po kaming gustong pantayan na ibang shows, and we're very happy kasi syempre sa GMA din po yung First Yaya, and we're very happy that it performed well, and we're looking forward po hopefully sa show na to, and all of us are very optimistic about the outcome of this teleserye, and we'll see po pag umere na po kami.
Yes, good luck. And
pwedeng sumagot lang, Gorgs,
yes,
dun sa pressure. Sinabi ni Alden, yung mahalaga lang sa amin, makagawa kami ng kaaya-aya. Ngayon, nasabi na yon, acknowledge ko lang yung second unit director namin, si Direk Aya, na kaaya-aya. Sorry, binanggit ko lang kasi personal ko lang to, personal, kasi I've worked with Aya for she was my assistant director nung mga TGIS days pa, and I'm just so happy na finally after how many, almost 30 years, siguro mga 25 years, nagkasama kami co-directing a project like this. Going back to your question, sorry, sumingit ako, Gorg, I know you were asking Alden. Sa amin, I think baka makatulong sa amin yun. Papasalamat kami sa First Yaya na pinataas nila yung ratings ng first slot. Nagkaroon na ng habit na manood, na mag-tune in ng ang audience doon. I will guarantee, First Yaya, that we will not let you down. We will not come up with a show that is inferior to what you've done. Pagpapatuloy po namin yung first slot. Thank you po sa GMA for giving us this opportunity. to take that first slot, and we guarantee you that we won't let you down in terms of the quality that First Yaya has established.
Okay. Thank you, Direk.
Thank you,
Balik
Greg.
po ako kay Alden. Follow up lang din kay doon sa tanong kanina ni Rose. Tingin mo naman, I'm sure may communication ka rin naman with your fans. Tingin mo, tanggap na rin naman talaga ng mga fans mo na si Jasmine, yung leading lady mo, at tanggap na niya kung sino man ang ipapartner sa'yo, ay okay na sa kanila. No
Very
more
much.
bashing, no more
Opo.
mga kung ano pa mga negative feedbacks from other fans.
Very much po, Tito. I think naging mature na rin po yung mga fans po and supporters natin with regards to that matter. And yung totoong supporters ko po talaga are very masaya po sila sa mga nagagawa kong proyekto, and no room for hate with the new people that I work with. Actually, ang sinasabi po lang po talaga nila sa akin is kung ano man po yung gawin ko, andun lang sila to support. So nagpapasalamat po ako na talagang yung mga true supporters ko po is really there for me and supports me with whatever work or projects I am into po.
Okay, thank you. Then, kay Jasmine. Jasmine, I hope you don't mind kung okay lang ba clear lang natin, baka pwede ko rin matanong. Since nabanggit na papag-usapan yung mga kilig-kilig, sana nga makita yung kilig talaga sa inyo. Siguro, Jasmine, wala naman siguro nang may magsiselos. Tama ba ako? Kumusta ba ang love life mo ngayon? I hope you naman yung itanong ko kasi marami ang medyo curious. Okay na okay ka ba ngayon at wala nang magsiselos? Or if ever na meron man, hindi na issue sa inyo man. Kung ano man. Kasi maganda din sana talaga na ma-build up yung kilig sa inyong dalawa ni Alden. Since Alden naman is very much single at okay naman siya.
Yes, but I think in terms naman of magsiselos, there was never an issue in terms of any leading man or any project that I've encountered in the past. Kasi I've always been clear, no, whether or not I'm dating someone or if I'm single, then naman, no, kung I'm in a relationship, whatever, you know, this is part of my work talaga, and I want to be able to deliver the right emotion. So kung kailangan kong kiligin, and kailangan yung kilig manggaling sa parang personal na kilig, hinahayaan kong lumabas yon, and hinahayaan ko yung sarili kong maramdaman yon, kasi yun din yung magbibigay ng hustisya dun sa roles namin ni Alden and yung sa character ko at sa kwento na to. Kasi napaka-unfair ko din naman kung hahayaan kong maapektuhan whatever is in my personal life, 'di ba? So, selos or what not, hindi po 'yun nakakaapekto, and ano naman, happy lang tayo. Happy heart, 'di ba?
Happy ka ba? Yes, okay lang ba? Follow up ko, happy ka ba ngayon na single? Happy ka ba?
Single? May nagsabi bang single ako?
Hindi, may mga nakakaano lang, nakakapansin lang. Baka mali lang din yung na-observe namin.
Baka lang po kasi hindi po talaga ako ma-share lately ng personal life ko. Siguro po yun lang po.
Yes.
As much as possible
Okay.
po kasi gusto ko ang maano po ng mga tao is pag-usapan pagdating sa akin is yung project po talaga, para naman matuwa sa akin ng mga nakakatrabaho ko din po, at mabigyan ko rin po ng opportunity na yun talaga ang highlight ng mga articles kung saan man po ako mapadpad na napag-uusapan.
Okay, gets na namin. Gets. Okay, you understand.
Thank you po.
Follow up ko lang din kay Tom sa tanong kanina ni Rose. Okay lang ba? So, clear lang din natin. Sara na natin. So,
hindi po single. I-clear ko lang.
I-clear lang din namin. October 26 na ba talaga? Definitely, hindi ka na single.
Well, yun yung nasa wedding bands eh. So, si God na lang ang makakapagsabi ngayon kasi bayad na.
So excited na, no? And preparation na rin. Kamusta?
Yeah.
Hindi naman preparation ninyo, okay na okay rin naman. It's more on
okay na okay. Kasi sabi ko, kumbaga, Tito Gordy, kumbaga, group project to sa school. Ako yung pasang-awa. Swerte ako yung project ko, ka-teammate ko, summa cum laude. So, kaya niya. Kaya niya, kaya at least may nako-contribute naman ako. Pero laban, kaya kinakaya namin. Even though may kanya-kanya kaming project ngayon.
Okay, thank you. Excited yung sa'yo. Okay. Okay. So, last na lang po kay Miss D. Miss D na. Miss D, ang lakas ng dating ng karakter niyo po sa Anak ni Waray versus Anak ni Biday. And congratulations. Talagang hanggang sa ending, pinag-usapan. Ang ganda rin ng rating. Nag-break lang po sandali. And then, nag-first yaya, break. Tapos after first yaya, eto na naman. Balik na naman po kayo. Iba-iba ang character at iba-iba yung role. How does it feel po na dire-diretso pa? Talagang pang prime time ngayon sa TV7.
Ako, I'm very happy naman na kahit pa paano, lagi akong binibigyan ng project ng GMA. Though I'm really busy also as a businesswoman, it's really very refreshing to still be acting kasi I've been doing it since I was 17. Hahanap-hanapin mo talaga. And you know, working with young people, you learn a lot from them too. Kasi iba din nung time na bata kami kesa ngayon eh. Ngayon na bata sila. I mean, the world has changed. So, and I'm glad to be working with Direct Dom. Cool na cool. Hindi lang cool, magaling talaga siya, as in. I'm very happy. And thank you so much to GMA for always giving me an opportunity to play a wonderful role.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good luck po. Salamat.
Thank you.
Thank you for that set of questions, Guru Pirula of PEP. Now moving on for our next set of questions coming from Mr. Jun Lalin, all the way from California, USA.
Aray!
Yes.
Hello! Yan. Oo. Yan, good evening na. Yan. Okay, unahin ko na muna si Miss D. Yan, hi! Yan, syempre, Miss D, totoo ba? Kasi nabalitaan ko na talagang ni-request mo even before, kasi syempre certified ka puso, star ka naman talaga. You really requested na sana one day na makatrabaho mo si Alden Richards. Kaya nung dumating tong offer na to, kahit busy ka, ang dami mo kasi businesses eh. Kanina nabanggit mo rin naman yan, no? Pero talagang nag-go ka kaagad, nag-yes ka kaagad sa project na to.
True. Hiningi ko talaga to work with Alden kasi I've been watching him a long time na. Sabi ko, okay tong guy na to. I want to work with him. And then I remember one time, pumunta ako ng GMA to promote Waray Biday. Hindi ko pa kilala si Alden noon. And then he just came by, nakita kami sa corridor. Sabi niya, hello po, Alden Richards po. Then for a while, I was stunned. Parang, sino yun? Ang gwapo. Tsaka ang cute ng dimple niya. Sabi ko, ang galang. Binigyan niya pa ako ng upuan. Sino yun? Sabi niya, ma'am, si Alden Richards. Ay, gusto ko siyang makatrabaho. Yun. And then, pinanood ko na yung mga project niya. Ni-research ko na sa YouTube. Stalker pala, no? And then, ni-research ko na siya. Ano itong Alden na to? Ganyan. And then, another time na naman, nagugutom ako, pumasok ako sa isang restaurant. Sabi ko, anong ginagawa ni Alden Richards dyan sa labas? May standee. Kanya po tong restaurant na to. Okay. For that, fan niya talaga ako kasi magaling ng aktor, businessman pa. So, go na go. Go for the gold. Gusto ko siya makatrabaho. No, I mean, it's not for anything. Gusto ko talaga, dream ko na makatrabaho ko lahat ng mga mabibigat na artista in this time.
Yeah. Mukhang
syempre, andun si Alden.
Mukhang malaking bagay sa iyo yung pagiging mabait ni Alden. Oo,
yes.
Ng mga nakakatrabaho mo. Oo, hindi ka pa rin ba naka-get over doon sa isang nakasama mo sa isang show?
No. Mabait din?
Hindi, na hindi mabait. Oo.
Naka-get over na ako doon.
Naka-get over.
Nag-move on na ako, tsaka nag-sorry na siya sa akin.
Finally, oo. Oo, dahil kunento mo sa isang press con natin. Oo. Pero, okay.
Ay, naku, malayo si Alden doon kasi hindi siya pasaway. Ito, laging on time. Yun naman kasi laging darating sa set, nakapajama pa, basa pa yung buhok. Parang ano ba to?
Daho-daho na lang to.
Yes, daho.
Pero ano mo sikat na sikat yun ngayon sa YouTube. Oo, ang daming followers. Anyways, sandali. Baka
Swinerte
mahulaan
siya
mo
kasi
ako.
nag-sorry siya.
Okay. At least, maganda nag-sorry. Pero eto, isa pang kasama mo sa show, syempre, isang magaling na actress din. Kasi feeling ng iba, ikaw kasi yung longevity mo, grabe, di ba? From Regal Babies days mo hanggang ngayon, talaga namang kakaiba pa rin. Talagang kahit anong role, talagang kaya mo, no? Oo, nandyan ka pa rin. Sa tingin mo, si Jasmine Curtis Smith, magiging